Alright. This seems to be working, I think. Just double check really quickly. And then we'll be able to go ahead and get in. I want a studio, that's what I want. Oh, right. I do want to check this first before I do much. Awesome! They fixed the mercy glitch. Cool. Alright, let me finish posting some things. Alright, and let's see how the ultra wide is actually coming out on here. If it does. That's a little bit broken. That's definitely not how that's supposed to be. So, yeah, so the issue though that I'm seeing right now, sorry, I haven't seen the chat in a little bit. I've had Discord up. The issue with Valve, what was happening before, was that the animation would play, but you wouldn't get the beam transfer, right? So notice how both the bots are down in health right now. Also, I'm gonna need to fix the stream before I do actual gaming. So notice now that both their health are going up. What would happen is you'd get the animation going between them, but it wouldn't actually heal or do a boost on any target other than the one you were targeting, right? Your main target. So it was effectively the only benefit that you got out of Valk was one, your pistol did, you had infinite ammo and you could fly, and you got the extra beam length, and that was basically it. So what I'm seeing going wrong with YouTube right now. I'll actually just share this so you can see it. That? Okay, so issues with rebuilding my scenes right now. None of my touch portal buttons work. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. I actually tried switching it. Give me a second really quickly. I tried switching it so that way So here, this is what's happening with the YouTube right now. So if I go and full screen this, notice the giant black bars up here? That shouldn't exist. Okay, now that's trippy. The black bars around here shouldn't exist. It should fill the entirety of the screen. But it doesn't. Anyway, so let's go ahead and turn off that tunnel of doom and get back to this scene. So I'm not sure why it's doing that on YouTube. I should be able to stream in 21:9 or in the aspect ratio of my monitor, which is like 64:27. Output stream maybe. Vertical black bar. Yeah, so again on ultra wide, you shouldn't see that. I know for a fact both Twitch and YouTube support streaming like this. I'm just not sure why it's not going out that way. As far as I can tell, at least for my OBS settings, everything is correct. Let me check on YouTube what that's doing. Customization, maybe? No. Yeah, so this is a bit of a scuff stream right now. So let me just Google something really quickly. Interesting. So at least on Reddit, granted this is 4 years ago, I've seen 21:9 streams. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Yeah, I've got that. That's all taken care of. Oh, method 3 for streaming in ultra wide is play on your 16:9 monitor. So basically, method 3 for streaming in ultra wide is to not stream in ultra wide. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But it's so, like, oh, they finally support it. Or at least, Overwatch, Blizzard finally supports ultra-wide. Because before they had done reduced vertical, which meant that you'd see, like, from... Oh, you can't see my mouse here, but... You'd, like, lose everything above the mouse here, and everything below the mouse down here, to be able to stream it, or to view the game in ultra-wide. Ah. Okay, I might have to just figure this out later, and we'll just have scuffed black bars on the top and bottom of the stream. Alright, well, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna suck for now, but it'll have to do. Alright, so. Yay, Overwatch 2. Or at least beta. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this, and then we'll start a game. Yes. Right. No, this. Does that button not work? Interesting. Lots of issues with that. With just the UI in general. But I have actually been enjoying the feel of Overwatch 2. I wish that there was more downtime to it. Getting there. So yeah, I don't really want to go into it on stream. But it helps to keep myself distracted. Also, I think I saw Nemo on, so I might invite him or see if his group has room. And I need to turn down the music in my ears. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's game volume. Wondering why turning it down wasn't turning it down. Also, I really love how sassy a lot of the new voice lines are. I do think they might be just like too much chatter, but I'll probably get used to something like that. Ouch. That hurt. Actually, I really don't need the scoreboard on here. Oh, that doesn't work either. Okay, of course that doesn't work. I'll have to turn that off by hand anyway. Or in OBS. Yeah, the pace of this is definitely much faster than of Overwatch 1. There's less downtime, which is kind of a bit of a double-edged sword. I think we just used, like, everything. Ooh, got a sojourn. Oh, does that spear have, or the javelin have, like, an AoE effect, I think? Ouch. Oh, right. Supports heal now, which is nice. So I don't have to peel as, like, urgently. I do have to peel for something like that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have announced myself. I probably should have just tried to fall behind them. So I think I figured out what it was. I thought that the maps were actually like slightly larger, but I think it's just the change in lighting that makes it feel that way. Because like none of the tech, like I'm not finding that my GAs aren't getting me to the correct position and things like that. So the actual size of the map I don't think has really changed. It's just surprising how much of a difference the lighting makes and the feel of the size of the place. Ouch. Like the sounds in this version though are just so impactful feeling. I do feel like they are a little bit muddied. I do agree with that. Like they're not as distinct, but that might also just be the fact that I have a lot of time. Yeah, this is definitely a more conducive game mode to Battle Mercies. Freaking. My Cassidy was a bit too far away, and when I G8'd, I got pulled backwards to my soldier. Not expecting to get stuck there with the Orisa. That's definitely Doom, being stuck close to an Orisa. I still haven't played Orisa, thinking about it. I should queue for tank. Like, I mean, I've played a little. My reaction time there was too small, too slow. I've played a little bit of her in the practice range, but that doesn't really count. Wait. That totally frickin' says C in blue, not in red. Right at the top of the screen, that should be red because they have the point. That is not the right color. Yeah, so there's definitely, especially with the UI, there's a whole lot that needs work. Let me see if Nemo wants to group. I will enter us back into there really in a bit. So let me just ask him.
I hate the way my notifications work on my phone, because unless I push my notifications, like I like physically press them, like it keeps it there. Do you want to join groups? Oh, no. Zolter just wants a duo. Zolter just wanted a duo today. He didn't want anybody else. He doesn't like big groups. Yeah, he told me that yesterday, because I had a space yesterday, and he said that he wants to just duo. I'm gonna go piss with wet nails. I won't come back until they're dry.
Okay. He is just doing right now. So let's go ahead and do that again. Yeah. No, so I don't know if it's so much that they tried to making it sound like actual guns, or if they try to make it sound like more of an impact. So like, go to the practice range because it's easiest just to get all the different sounds that way. Like, go to Bastion really quickly. So Bastion has this like deep boomingness to it, which makes sense, right? You should kind of feel that with Bastion. And especially with like the grenade, it's got this oomph to it. And I think that's definitely something that they were going for, is getting that oomph. Like even with like Anna, right? It's got that bassy oomph to it, which a dart gun doesn't really have. Like most air pistols don't really have that. Granted, technically, I don't know what's behind Anna's darts, if it is air. I personally think that Anna's is a little bit too on the bassy side. But like, if you listen to the grenade or the sleep, I don't know. It's just not quite as distinct as it was, but it definitely does lend that oomph sound. The one I really like right now is Orisa. Right? If you listen to it, it's actually not as bassy, but it definitely feels like something that you don't want to get hit by, especially like the javelin. The javelin is very much a, oh frick, I just got demolished by that thing, especially when it pins you against a wall. So like, I'm liking where the sounds are at, but I do wish that they had a little bit more variety to them, because a lot of them with that extra bassiness to it, it's harder to distinguish basses from each other than it is to distinguish higher volume, or not higher volume, but higher pitched sounds. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't sound as pulsy, which is actually something I really like about Soldier's gun, is it does sound more pulsy, because again, it is a pulse rifle. But a pulse rifle in the sense of it's like a pulse projectile. It's more of like a Star Wars style gun than it is a modern current projectile weapon. Oh yeah, I was gonna queue for tank, wasn't I? I mean, technically I am queued for tank, but I'm probably not gonna get tank, seeing as there's only one tank per group now. Also, I am really liking the daylight here, though what I really wish that they had done, because I don't think that this is how they actually did this, I wish that they had programmed it so that the actual sun would move across the skybox. So you could have a variable a variable time. Also, I really like the sound of Farah's rockets now. It, like, not so much the launching sound, but the impact sound. And, like, Doom feels a lot better to play against now that he doesn't just one-shot three people out of the 6. I do like that there's more, like, things to hide around, right? There's more bits of cover around the map, which makes sense, right? Because they've eliminated tanks, and it's... Crack, that hurt. They've eliminated one of the tanks, and they're basically trying to make it so that way shields aren't as oppressive as they were, though I personally don't think that they were all that oppressive. They just slowed the game down, which I personally think was a good thing, right? I really like the high intensity parts of the game. One of the reasons why it does feel good right now, but like, you need a bit of the slow between the intense moments. I do also feel that there's a lot less of pocketing in this game, like boost pocketing, which I don't actually like. But I think that'll also change as people get more used to the game and start figuring out how to actually play the tank role as tanks and not just bigger DPS. Because, like, as just bigger DPS, you get this feeling of, like, Overwatch 1 when your tanks are just throwing. That's kind of what it feels like to me. But when tanks actually learn how to play tanks as tanks in terms of making space for the DPS to do the work, I think that will be... I think that'll allow you to play like Mercy in a much better way, where you are... I'm going to change my role really quickly. Allow you to use Mercy's kit in a more effective way, where you can actually boost the DPS. Because right now... no, I didn't, but I have been noticing that the play of the game, the highlight intros, are super laggy. They're like 20 frames per second sometimes, and it just feels slideshowy. It's like da 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 da. I did, however, see a terrifying picture. It was the Mercy where she's just standing there, but her wings were out, and like it was super glitchy. And the comment was biblically correct angels, because yeah, those things are terrifying. Oh yeah, soldier. So like soldier's rifle now. I really like this sound. Right, you've got this sound, which does sound more of like ordinary firearm, but then you have the actual impact. And it just feels more like something large, like a large pellet almost, is impacting. And then, of course, the rockets. But again, I really wish that they had toned up a bit more of the treble, like made kind of like a multimodal curve for it, so you'd hear more of the high tones, because those are what are giving it that unique character, right? That's the recognizable part. At least to me anyway, the lower bass registers, you don't really hear them. Like, you feel them. It adds that sense of impact, which is what we want. But it doesn't give you the ability to easily and quickly distinguish between different shots. Like knowing, hey, that's a Widow shooting at me. You didn't even have to look at the screen. You can just hear it. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but when you get low on health, they don't do the gasp anymore. Right? Like for Tracer, whenever she got below, I think it was like 100 health, or not even 100, like 75, half health, she'd gasp. And that's when you knew you really should recall, unless you wanted to try and push it. But they don't do that anymore. They've kind of gotten rid of that audible third eye. Also, I like these maps. I really like the push mode. Helicopter cow! Ouch. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to figure out how to deal with, or how to play Orisa. Yeah, so I feel like... Okay, if you take a look at the actual 3D models, they have simplified them a lot. And I have a feeling that the reason why they're doing that is because they are planning on releasing a mobile version of Overwatch that is crossplay compatible. Though, honestly, I'm not entirely sure why they need to do that, because the hitboxes are fairly simplistic anyway. They're just bubbles. Oh, you can knock her back during that. Okay, that's good to know.
Reevaluating, re-engaging.
Oh, I missed with the spear. I have a feeling that the spear, the javelin, I'm gonna mess up with that a lot. The javelin is a, actually, what is the difference between a spear and a javelin? Is it... Oh. Like, is it just the size of the thing? Is that what it is? Yeah, so in terms of the tarnished aspect of it, I actually do like the actual color of that better. Ooh, ouch. Actually, I should have Arissa's golden gun. I don't know why it's not active there. Also, I activated that a little bit too far there. Oh, right, I can't change that here because we don't have access to the career profile. Yeah, so like here's Ryan's golden gun. Golden mallet, I guess. So like, I like the difference in colors that it has. It's not as plain. Though if you look at something like Roadhog's golden gun, yeah, it's terrible. So like, Ryan's is good. I have a feeling that some of that is also they just haven't gotten to him yet. So they've just done a... Oh, I don't have his golden gun. I have a feeling that it's just a... They haven't gotten to it yet, so that's just a quick fix for it. So like, here's Ash's golden gun. Get it into some light. Oh, that's not good light. Let's go over here. Oh, I guess we don't get to see it. But yeah, so like the ones that you can tell that they have actually done work on, they look a whole lot better, in my opinion. But yeah, there's a lot of them that it feels like they just phoned them in, and I think that's mainly because they wanted to get the beta, and they needed to have a texture for the golden guns for the ones that they hadn't done yet. So they're just like, okay, here's this. It's now a golden gun. Now, I'll be really disappointed if they don't fix that eventually before the game gets released, or by the time the game gets released. But let's be honest. In terms of the polish that Blizzard adds to their games, they'll fix that. Because, like, Blizzard has its faults, for sure. Like, even just limiting it to the faults of game design, they've got their faults. But not polishing their games is definitely not really one of them in terms of polishing the graphics of the game. Ouch. Well, they have no heals, so that's something at least. Oh, some didn't transfer over?
My allies need me.
We'll have to check that out.
They've pushed past us.
Yeah, so definitely, I'm generating my ult a lot faster here, so the Javelin is definitely a major source of ult charge. Oh right, I forgot that I actually have to end that. It's not just a... it ends.
Let's get going.
Oh shit, my pings aren't set correctly here. I wish I hadn't been helicoptering towards it before I
They will not break me.
when it was sleeping. I guess my heals were dead. No? There's one of them. Okay.
No one can hide from my sight.
I will escort the robot.
Heroes never die.
En route.
Holy shit. Okay. Risa can definitely be freaking brutal. So she is a whole lot more fun. But I also feel like point.
The enemy pushes ahead.
It is really easy to get backcapped on this, apparently. Ouch.
Failure is a chance to grow.
30 seconds remaining.
Failure is a chance to grow. The fight is not over. Stay with the robot. Our push is underway.
Is that cancelable? Okay, well, I need to get... Where's my mouse? Okay, Arissa's way more fun than she used to be. My only complaint, and they could fix this with a good enough, oh, yay. Play of the game. I wonder if we can actually save this. Oh, cool. It does say it captured it as a highlight. I think I just canceled her Valk, too. All right. Have a good rest of your night. And thank you for joining. So, like, I was going to say that I don't think that she, her changes are within her character as is. Now, that can definitely be fixed with some sort of story narrative to get her from point A to point B. And I think that's totally possible. I just really hope that they do actually do that. I don't actually want to just play tank right now, so let me do that actually. Really, really quickly. Yay! All right. Thank you for the lurk. As always, it is appreciated. Yeah, so like Bastion's golden gun there does... like, they look better when they're not entirely just gold. When they have, like little... like when it's mostly gold, but they have little bits of non-just gold. But I do really like the slightly tarnished look of them. I think that is a better look than the old versions. Especially like... do we have the hero gallery? Yes, we do. Like Mercy's golden gun. Like... right? Last second jumping into losses. Oh, and yeah, the toxicity is still there. That's just gonna take a whole shift in paradigm, I guess. Yeah, I should do that, actually. I should stretch. Yeah, so I think pugs are gonna be tomorrow at 6 p.m. I think it's PST. I'll have to double check that. Ouch. I shouldn't have dropped down. I should have stayed up there. That's my bad. But yeah, like all the tech for Mercy's still there, which I love. Oh, I just noticed. So on the health frame in the middle of the screen, It does not. Frack. That was bad timing with that. So on the little portrait in the middle of the screen, when I'm targeting someone, it doesn't actually show whether they're purple or not. Whereas on the 1.0 UI, it definitely does. Or on Overwatch 1 UI, it definitely does. Ow! Like, I'm rather happy that Mercy more or less feels the same to play. The game itself, again, is definitely more hectic. But it's not so far as to feel like a twitchy game. That was a bad res, I shouldn't have done that. And that was definitely one of my major fears, was that it would feel too much of a twitchy game, like it did when they like had a super massive buff on hit scan, and it was just you peek and you die. Yeah, because that was definitely not a fun patch to play in. Okay, and now it's showing the correct colors. I don't know why it wasn't showing the correct colors before. On the university map. I'm blanking on the name of it. Anyway. Ouch. I do really want to. Hopefully it's playing in the theater near my house. I actually do want to go see Everything Everywhere Always at Once, I think. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, see, right now, we own the point, yet it says it is red. I don't like that. It is a really bad glitch. Or UI design, if that's actually what it's supposed to be saying. I don't know what booped me. That was interesting. But yeah, I do really want to go see Doctor Strange when it comes out. Also, I really don't like that you can't open up chat in this screen, in these in-between screens, as well as like, oh, they actually fixed that. Cool. So before, if you hit escape, it wouldn't exit out of the chat box. So that's nice. But yeah, so that one, everything, I always mix it up, but Everything Everywhere Always at Once? That one and Doctor Strange I really want to see. I have a thing for mind-bending movies and media. Like, Annie Chamber is one of my favorite little puzzle games. And I really wish there was more of it, but it's a non-Euclidean puzzler. So, like, why is it say it's red A right now? Before I could kind of understand it if someone was, like, attacking the point, right? Because then it's like, okay, it's red because red is attacking the point right now. But nobody's attacking the point right now, so it should, if that was true, still say blue. Yeah, everything, everywhere, all at once. I was like, it's a really good name, but it's, I guess, too long, too much of the same sort of ness that it gets jumbled in my mind. Gotta love when play of the game is them canceling my ult. Oh, I wanted to see if there was a golden gun for Sojourn yet, or if it was just empty. Oh, there was another mind-bendy one that I saw recently. Multiverse. It was a small little one, but it had an interesting premise. It was this idea that if you have the multiverse, right, you have all these different possible and potential realities all existing at once. And if you, or actually really any one of those people, are trying to find the other multiverse, another universe, right? Then there's an infinite number of other yous doing the exact same thing. Just some of the details are slightly different. And what it is that they managed to actually make contact. And it's like the way that they do horror or sci-fi a lot of the times, they kind of turn it into a bit of a horror or suspense, which I don't really like all that much. I'd much prefer to have like the actual just other stories in. Where are we going, Sojourn? I don't like this mic route, it's too long. Oh, who was hitting me? Oh, they do have a Pharaoh. Okay. Yeah, thus the too much base in it is... It does make it feel a little muddy. Like, on their own, they are definitely distinguishable from each other, but the problem is, in the mix of battle, it's less distinguishable. Ouch. I probably should have expected the battle cattle to come up there. A little bit, especially seeing as some of the streamers that I watch abbreviate my name to Sojourn. I wasn't behind the corner before I did that. Though I have noticed, like, Nemo at least abbreviates my name to Sojo, and has been calling Sojourn Sojo. So that gets a little bit weird as well. Really? Can't res everyone. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I should do that. I'm fine if it has my first name, but I do need to double check that and fix it if it has more than that.
Step right.
Like, one of the things I think that they accomplished really well in this mode is lowering the feeling of downtime. And, well, I guess that's an interesting side effect of actually streaming in 6 or 21:9. My Discord notifications aren't hidden off screen. Where was he? Yeah, okay, he did flank. Oh, that's an interesting glitch. I don't know if you noticed, his gun just shot to the side. I mean, I've had plenty of friends that I've met on, like, on WoW and things, and, like, when we met up in real life, I still call them by their gamer tag. It feels weird. I mean, of course, if they ask me to actually call them by their real name, I do, but, like, I'm fine as well when people call me by my gamer tag. Yeah, okay, so no golden gun here. Just the default gun.
Get real.
That kind of sucks. I was hoping that there was actually like some interesting cosmetics we might be able to take a peek at. But I mean, it makes sense, right? We are in a beta. Part of the issue with Duolingo is I haven't logged in a while. First of all, where's... That's kind of awesome, actually.
If anybody asks, I was never here.
Who is ready to party?
Yeah, it only has my first name. That's fine. I was worried that it had my last name on there as well. Because, like, Strava had my last name. And actually, so did YouTube. Because they did the whole you have to like switch to your real ID sort of thing, the Google Plus account. Oh, that was a waste of. You're all freaking purple. Yeah, I've only been to a strip club once, and it was, let's say, a little bit awkward. I was dealing with some other things at the time, too, so that didn't help. Oh, right. I need to figure out a better thing for a pin and... Or the ping, not pin. The ping and, the scoreboard. I really wish that, like, it had one of these being the scoreboard. Oh, that's not gonna work. I have mixed feelings about drag brunches. They're just not my cup of tea. Yeah, that's fine. I should probably get back into doing Duolingo at some point in time. But, I've been fairly consistent with my violin practice right now, so that's good at least. Yeah, so like this one, I actually kind of like this. I much prefer the muted gold that the tarnish is. Secondary or secondary dysphoria, basically. There's other issues with it as well in terms of the objectification as well. But I mean, if it's done respectfully, I think it is a perfectly fine thing. And it's where a lot of people discover themselves. I wonder if I can still stand on that. That's up there. Let's see if I can't find out. Nope, I can't. Well, that kind of sucks. Not too high. Ow. I probably should have just pinged that. I'm still getting used to remembering that I have a ping system.
My ultimate is fully charged. Get in there.
Attack. I'm on my way.
Rack. Well, that was getting my GA used to my disadvantage. I got launched. Oh, if I had faster reaction, I could have used my GA to get back up. But I did not. I need more stickers for this. I've got a couple little cute kitty stickers. Oh, I can't change the scene right now because I need to fix my touch portal. what I'm curious about is whether or not the Doomfist like shield absorbed thing, if that shields his back as well. Like, to be consistent with other absorbs, it shouldn't. That was a little bit too in their face. Yeah, see, right now it just says that we captured it, but we definitely didn't capture it. They captured it. The description just says font? Oh. Oh, the front. I don't know why I read that as font. Ouch. I didn't think the Pharaoh was next to me. Yeah, no, as far as I know, it absorbs any damage. So, energy beams and projectiles and hit scan and all of that. It does not actually, it absorbs the damage, but it doesn't stop the attack. So, as far as I know, things like Sigma Rock and Anna Sleep will well, actually, no. That's Orisa. So you can Anna Sleep and Orisa in her spinny move. In her damage absorb.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Also, I saw a really nice redo of the score screen on Reddit. I'll have to find it again and repost it to our Discord. But it was so much nicer than the current one. So much easier to actually read it. Gonna move this watch party to the tablet. Awesome. Yeah, having it in a portable form is nice. Though, for me, I have my TV up there in front of my bed, which is, I found out is really nice to be able to have like the stream on one side and then the chat I can have on the other. And actually, I found that Discord works surprisingly well on the screen. Yeah, so here's Ash's gun. I would actually like a little bit more of the tarnished color in this, but like you don't see it here, but when you're in the practice range, you definitely do see it. So like, once we get in, go to Ash. So like in this light, it definitely looks more reddish than it does in the hero gallery, which I think is because of the reflections and whatnot. So that is why I think it looks a lot better here. But again, in hero gallery, it's kind of okay-ish. Oh, my sense feels way off here. Maybe it's just because I haven't been playing Ash in a while. Also, I think one of the major changes why there's just so much more bassiness and kind of muddiness to the sounds is that they have done more of that reverb to things. And I have really not been getting anything other than support, have I? Even though I'm flex queued. So with that reverb, it's adding more of the echo, and that increases the amount of bassiness you hear, because that's what we hear mostly in reverb, right? The echoes, what travels further is the deeper sounds. And then the higher pitched ones, the ones that make it more recognizable, those get lost. Like Bastion's, like the rate of fire as well as the sound of it definitely feels very distinctly Bastion. And I think that sounds really satisfying, and it is still super recognizable. So it's not every single one that needs to be fixed, I think. Also, you can stand up here, which is kind of fun. Also, I have noticed that occasionally the kill feed gives the wrong colors. I don't know if they fixed that in the latest hot patch. I need better aim. Yep. Also, I'm kind of glad that Roadhog is just not as good. Oh, you can stand up here. Ow. I was meaning to be on the other side of that bus. but I split off too late. Ouch. Ryan still, of course, hurts. I do like that you can stand on a lot more of these, like, wall decorations. Why do I have Christmas music right now? That's probably their spawn, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, the door's further than that. It's all the way over here. Yeah, no, it's definitely something that I need to fix on my end. I'm just not entirely sure how. And just have to take some time to figure it out. Watch a few tutorials. Like, I've definitely ooh, you can stand up here too. I've definitely uploaded videos in a 21:9 aspect ratio. Which I kind of stopped doing because, well, or Overwatch 1 doesn't support the 21:9. It doesn't support ultra wide, at least not correctly. Frack, I didn't get out of there in time. I got stuck on the roof. Or not roof, the top of the door. Oh, that was my fault.
Bitte. Sorry.
I don't remember which one of these is sorry and which one's you're welcome, because they're very vastly different voice lines. I can't. There isn't a way up there from there. Yeah, okay, so I really love the verticality of the new maps. I am glad, though, that they still make the, like, the oof sounds when they get hit, because that is like an essential thing for healing and support. I can go either way with it. There's things that I like about it and things I don't like about it. So, like, one of those things that I do like about it is also one of those things I don't like about it, is just how much more fast-paced the game is. How, like, Overwatch 1 was already a fast-paced game. Overwatch 2 is like those 5-minute overtimes that you get in Overwatch 1, but pretty much constantly, at least as support. I need to change my queue up next time to do tank and DPS. So what I mean by that for support is you're constantly being dove, right? You are the main focus and you don't really have peel for you. There's not really any CC to get them off of your back. Like, the only one that really has any CC left is Ana. Brig and Lucio have their knockbacks, and that's about it. So, like, no CC, no CC, no CC, no CC. Sleep, boop, boop. Has good mobility to fly away, has decent mobility to jump away, good mobility to escape, no mobility. So, in this game, which is now essentially just Overwatch with nothing but flanking, because you get a good flanker, and it doesn't matter, right? You don't really have anything to counter that anymore. At least, it doesn't feel like that. There might be, and we might eventually find a good counter dive. But, like, even Brawl, in so much as there is Brawl, doesn't feel like it anymore. Ow. Like, I'm sorry. That was partially my mistake. So, and like, they also, like, one of the minor changes that they did, which does add to that feeling fat. Really, peoples? They reduced the res timer, it feels like. I'll have to try and pay attention to it because it used to be 10 seconds, right? Oh, I fell back into it before I could GA away. Oh no, it was a Genji. Okay, it wasn't the orb. I really do like, though, that the new maps feel much more open in terms of the routes you can take, but they have lots and lots of lines of areas to hide in terms of line of sight. Damn it. Like, one good shot would have done that. But she had better aim than me. I should probably pick up my healing. Well, I got the res. So one of the things I don't like about the speed, like the current pace of the game, is having that downtime, I think, is an important part of the game. And I think as like people start learning the new style of the game, I think that'll sort of fix itself. I'm not too worried about that. What? It curves with the floor now? Interesting. I should have dodged that. Like in Overwatch 1, I would have dodged that. I don't know what my brig was doing back there, but I probably could have done without rezzing the brig there. Because we were just so close to spawn. Why would you just walk right through that? In this game, I think is extremely important. Because although getting CC does not feel that great, countering a CC feels so good. And yeah, I kind of get people's complaint about CC. But again, if you get rid of it, you just lose so much of the character of the game. And it's like, I play Overwatch because I like Overwatch. I like the complexity of it. I like the strategy of it. I will be right back, and then we'll queue up for DPS and tank. See if this actually still works. No, it doesn't. I don't think we're on the right playlist anymore. No, we're not. I really hate this. All right, there we go. I'll be right back. Yeah, that looks terrible, but it'll do. All right. Go ahead and do this. We're gonna take that off, and we'll do tank and DPS.
I'm the last one you'll ever face. Double damage. Out with a bang.
You were. Oh, they drop her damage? No, I just didn't do it right. Or it was, I was too far away, maybe. No? Maybe I just hit it wrong. Okay, it's at 40 meters. If I'm standing back here. I probably should have figured this queue was going to take longer. The railing's in the way. Actually, that wasn't too long. Yeah, that's definitely true. The sounds are definitely more like towards the ASMR spectrum of sounds. Also, Sojourn is so much fun. Like, holy hell. I'm just not very good with her railgun. But that's mostly going to be just practice. Practice and getting better with aim. Also, I am really sad that they didn't keep the UI that they had for Sojourn before, where it kind of like started out further apart, and as you charged it up, like this reticle came in towards the center, and then when it was fully charged, it was just right there. I really like that reticle, and I'm kind of sad that they didn't keep it. Soldier was one. I do kind of wish that you could increase the size of the UI though, like of components of the UI. Oh. Ow. Yeah, so I'm not sure what causes the glitchiness there. Oh, frack. That sucked. Wrong button, I hit my crouch button instead of my shift.
Disrupting.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. I can't access the score screen right now. Yeah, my damage is not the greatest. Way too many deaths. But I mean, bronze DPS. But yeah, Sojourn is just super satisfying. The slide to the jump and the high into being able to take high ground like that.
Teleporter online.
No. I just shifted out of that.
They won't fit. Neither will I. Nothing a quick repair won't fix.
My Arissa was with me. Why did she dip on me? That feeling when you don't think that you're alone, but you actually are. I didn't realize Soldier was up there with me.
Might have to adjust my approach. This ends now.
Alright. Been live for like 2.5 hours. We'll probably go for like another half hour or so. And then I'll have to fix the entirety of my stream setup. Because it is broken.
We're in this together.
What I gotta remember was that it takes like 10 seconds for the charge to wear off, so I can take my time in setting up my shot. And I think it only takes like 85% to one shot a squishy. So I don't actually have to get that high.
Triple kill. Quadruple kill.
So like, one of the things I do like doing is if I've got a tank here. So, super beefy, I can shoot it, and I can get a lot of charge off of the tank. So, fire at a tank, spot a squishy that I want, and then fire at the squishy. Oh, okay. So I've just noticed something. It's based off the damage that you do, kind of, because it builds off of shields as well. So headshot charge versus body shot charge. Or headshots. It's like less, much less. Let's see this. All right, so it took about, what, 29 for that? Versus like 15 shots for that. So headshots definitely fill the charge much faster. I think her railgun is hit scan. I don't remember though. I wonder if there's any aim arenas here. Oh, right. I have to go to all games for that. That's fine. Or not. Oh, wait. I don't know. I just clicked on. It wasn't in the search. What? Okay, fine. That was actually a game. I don't know why I kept restarting. Like, you're never gonna balance a game that's for people in the middle of queues.
We're in this together. All of us. That's when the work is done.
I think that Sojourn's dash should also work against a wall. Like, if you use it like right up against a wall, you should kind of shoot right up the wall. Oh, that was the wrong shot.
What am I missing?
It was a good shot from Ash.
Hitting the ground running. Just getting started.
Almost got to the health pack in time.
Gonna need a new paint job after this.
Ouch. I should have probably kept a better eye on my health. Or Xana's gonna be back before I am.
Get yourself together.
I need to. Okay. My kill death is not too bad. Could be better. I do need to die less. That's true in general.
Five, four, three, two, one.
The true and
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below we bully boys blow.
all of us.
Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue in his tongue, we'll take our leave and go. Steam out into eastern shore, went down on her, a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue in his tongue, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat that hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands beside harpoon and fought her when she died down low. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue in his tongue, we'll take our leave and go.
Calculate.
No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. He took that ship in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day with the tongue in his tongue, we'll take our leave and go. On board 2 days or even more, the line was slack and tight once more. Our boat were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue in his tongue, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The Wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue in his tongue, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue in his tongue, we'll take our leave and go.
Almost. Almost had my, what is it even called, anyway? Disruptor shot. Almost had the fuzzy orb. Wait, you were all there and nobody got on point? I should have dropped the orb. Like, right before the alpha, I had actually been playing a bit more of Soldier, which, like, he definitely feels more satisfying without the spread. But that could also just be that my aim has improved. Because I definitely did not like the whole... That's the way that you had to play Soldier before. No, I think it's what? It's... Really isn't much of an animation for that, is there?
Are you guys enjoying Overwatch 3?
Overwatch League or Overwatch 2?
Overwatch 3. Overwatch 3. Are you enjoying Overwatch 3?
Not yet, I haven't gotten to that alpha.
You like it?
It's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure you swing the soldier.
No, 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 not all the way over that.
Soldier, land your shots!
Fuck you, Anna. Fuck you.
What
Oh, you can move a little bit in the trap. I forgot about that.
Exactly.
I'm trying to kill you. I'm trying to kill you. Whoa.
Dude, I just showed up.
It's Rick.
Yeah, I have gold healing, dude. Come on, you gotta sober again. Hey, you tank, you know, you gonna let everyone in or what, dog?
What are you talking about?
I mean, Junker came in, I don't know where, dog. I mean, here, I'll put your
Get
I just got 3 kills. What the fuck's your issue? What are you? What is Rick talking about?
No, Overwatch 3, dog. Alright, no.
Hey Ryan, you know you can cancel your charge now, right?
What if I'm like pushing them? What does that do? Do they just let go?
Yeah, they'll go a little bit further than you go. So you cancel it just before the edge, and you don't have to die.
Cancel it with people in it. Fuck, I would have done that.
Yeah, it's a new feature in Overwatch 3.
Wait, how did they capture it? I was on the point.
I guess not.
This game's broke as shit.
I mean, it is a beta, so. Ow, ow, ow.
Might have to adjust my approach.
Oh my god, it's Doofus, guys. Hey, man, I gotta do your job, man. You gotta get on with it.
Who are you talking to?
Wakanda forever!
Anna. Hey, Anna, I gotta sub your game over, right?
It's a better. I mean, it's kind of the same elimination death,
What's up?
but my deaths are only still 5, so that's good. At least by the end of the first round.
Alright, if you had to guess what my rank was, what would it be?
Oh,
I would guess this is silver.
Really?
Yeah.
Or you should add me and look at my rank. You should add me.
Can you say it?
Yeah, no one likes
Just look
it,
at my
man.
profile, dude. Just look at it.
No one likes you.
I will, but I'm probably gonna forget to do that, and the game's probably gonna crash. Just what is it?
Just don't worry about
Is
it.
it gold?
I'm insecure, okay? Just don't worry about it.
Bronze?
Plat? Bottom 500. Top 500.
Who? You're running away from me. I don't like
I'm trying so hard to survive, dude. I'm coming back to you, okay? I'm on point.
Arissa's
I'm on
sleep,
point.
Arissa's sleep.
Okay, ready?
I put this
Heal
bitch
me.
to sleep.
Fucking heal me, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Got you, I got you, I got you.
Fucking nut inside of him.
Fucking nut inside him, bro.
I'm making out with him. I'm sucking his dick. Hey, yo, where's my team?
Get in there, forget.
I booted 2 of them.
Great work, team.
Yeah, you're welcome. This Arista's fucked.
Yeah, they are fucked. Hey, Lucio asleep. Lucio asleep. Lucio dead? I'm so sorry, Sojourn. Oh my god.
Alright, everyone say their rank. Starting with Anna.
Wait, what?
Damn, you didn't say your rank, so you got angry and left.
I'm a little insecure.
Just say it. He already left.
I may have spent too much time playing this game. And I still suck at it.
And what is your rank?
Well, that was interesting.
He's massive.
Hey!
I looked up his account. He's massive.
He's not fast, James.
That's what I'm saying. He's like a gold player now. Mine's a flat.
I didn't realize she was behind me.
I'm not a fan of setbacks.
Come back right hard.
They won't quit. Neither will I.
bitches sleep right here.
I really hope that they do another patch that fixes the HUD, at least functionality of it. They were all there.
Alright, yeah, let's talk about that music.
Echo keeps jumping on you guys.
Derp. I should have gone forward, and I could have hid behind the pillar. Don't get off point. Ah, damn it, Ryan. All right, we'll do one more.
GG.
Good try, everyone.
Don't lie.
I wonder what her fall off is. If she even has any, because it's a projectile. Let's check something. We're on this level. half a second to go 40 meters. So it travels about 100 meters. This Mercy's is 50. Actually, how far does that go? Okay, so it goes about 30 meters. I felt like she almost mantled up that, like without the like an actual mantling animation. Interesting. No, you can just sit here. Can I just do a single shot? First. Yeah, I can. Okay.
Railgun charge, hold it. Pinpoint accuracy.
Huh. Yeah, there is a little bit of mantling that's happening there. It's like the edges of the ledge are actually a little bit rounded. You can dip down a little bit before you actually fall. I'll go with Demon. do that. Oh, I have a Lucio who's doing Reddit Lucio things.
Was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.G. The wind blew harder, bound it down below me. Bully boys blow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring the sugar and tea. One day when the sun is down, the big ugly ready to go. Reached the shore, went down on her. A right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring the sugar and tea and rum.
happened to my heels?
The fight is not over. Stay with the robot.
What you think about when you fall into a fire. Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the rich and fire. They wanna let the world decay.
Alright, I think that is all I'm going to go ahead and do today. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna figure out how to actually get this to work properly in with YouTube. Currently, as well, my just chatting scene, I'm gonna need to fix it, all of this, and get it to actually work with the ultra wide. Because that it actually has ultra wide support now is awesome, and I am very much enjoying that. Yeah, so I'll be back on next week. I should hopefully have all of this sorted out, and should be able to actually just stream in ultra wide 21:9. Have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all next week.